Hello, Gumtown, and today we're here with Judge Greg Griffin. How are you doing today, Judge?
Well, I'm like James Brown. I feel real good.
Okay, Judge, now tell us about your campaign journey and how it feels to win.
Well, my campaign journey was a long one, about a year, and it's expensive, a lot of hard work, but we ran I think, a good, honest, fair campaign.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't leave any stone unturned, and it was really great to get out and meet the people.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, truly enjoy going to all of the churches. In fact, I plan to continue to visit churches and not just attend during campaign season.
Good,
There was
good.
a lot of good music. My wife enjoyed, and I figure probably once a month I will be able to visit a church. I have my own church, Community Congregational, which I started. My family started with Dr. Joe Reed's family, and it was about 21 of us, and we started the church almost 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we're hoping to grow, and I invite any of your viewers to come and visit with me at the Community Congregational Church of Christ, across from the old Bellingraph School. It's on South Court Street, and we feed on fourth Sunday. A lot of good food. In fact, my specialty is Lowndes County chicken.
Okay,
It's a big
okay.
hit there, so come visit with me, and we'll feed you some Lowndes County chicken. And when we fry chicken, we got the chicken with the bone in it.
With the bone in it, that's
Bone in
quite
it.
all right,
That's
Judge.
important, the chicken with the bone in it. All right.
Well, now, you just got reelected. Now, what can we expect as a community from you this term?
Well, I just got elected because
Well,
initially I was appointed by
okay.
Governor Bentley
Mm-hmm.
to complete the term of Judge Tracy McCooey,
Mm-hmm.
who had taken disability leave. I'm very happy that the Montgomery community had the confidence to return me to the bench,
Mm-hmm.
and I can assure you that you can expect to receive a fair, honest, and compassionate judge.
Mm-hmm.
Most people that have come before me will tell you that they felt as though they were treated fairly.
Okay, that's good. Now we followed we've been following you on social media during your whole campaign, and we saw that you had lunch with Oprah Winfrey's father. Now tell us a little bit about that. How was it?
Oprah Winfrey's dad and I are very good friends.
Okay.
And the other day, I tell this story to help you understand why I decided to get him to do an endorsement for me. I was attending a forum over at Landmark Church. I believe it's a Landmark Church. But anyway, there was a young lady in a room with some push cards for Board of Education member Harvey Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in the room and I asked her if she was Miss Hall, and she smiled and said, "No, I'm Karen." And so I said, "Well, I'm saying, may I have one of the cards?" And she said, "Sure." 5-second encounter, and lo and behold, they got on the internet and did this video, and I had no idea what they were talking about.
Mm.
Because to say that Greg Griffin is rude to anyone is just definitely not true.
Mm-hmm.
And those who know me know that I don't roll like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided to go and told Mr. Winfrey about it, and Mr. Winfrey said, "Let me do a video for you." And
Wow.
most of my friends, and I guess the Montgomery public came through for me.
Mm-hmm.
We had a 63% victory over my opponent. And we didn't get down in the gutter, we didn't get nasty and dirty, and we decided to stay on the high road, and God blessed us with a major victory. I mean, it wasn't a close race, it was a victory.
Great.
And when God is on your side, who can be against you? And toward the end of the campaign, the Facebook rabble-rousers got on me. They were on the radio talking about me negatively, and the Montgomery community came through for me, and they will not be disappointed. And I'm very grateful that Representative Alvin Holmes spoke up for me, and they say that he doesn't do that too easily.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been friends with Representative Holmes for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
And Representative Holmes knows Greg Griffin, and he knows that I'm honest. He knows that I'm fair, and I'm fair to all people.
Mm-hmm.
And I admire him for that. And when the detractors tried to come at me, Representative Holmes came forward. And
That's
so I guess
great.
we now know who runs this place.
That's
Okay,
great.
all right. And then 6 years from now or 7 years from now, we'll get back on the campaign trail and we'll be victorious again.
That's
Because we're
good.
continuing to reach out to people, let people know who Greg Griffin is. And if they knew it was just a year, in 7 years they'll know again. And
That's
I
good.
mean every day. Because you have people out there that'll lie on you and allow go 1,000 miles before truth can put the shoes on it.
Hmm.
But I tell them, come on back in 7 years and I'll be ready.
That's good. That's good to hear. Now, you're a graduate of Morehouse College. How was that experience at Morehouse played a role in what you do as a circuit court judge?
Well, when I was at Morehouse College, you may know this, I was student by the president. And when I was a student there, Alex Haley had a nephew there. His brother's son was there.
Hmm.
And David Haley was my secretary when I was sophomore class president and when I was student by the president. And also I was student by the president and sophomore class president. But Martin Luther King had two sons there, Martin King III and Dexter King, and we were all good, tight friends.
Hmm.
And I was very close to Miss Coretta Scott King, and I was also very good friends with Martin Luther King's father, Daddy King.
Hmm.
And what I learned from, and then Benjamin Mays, I used to drive him around, and Benjamin Mays was one that inspired Dr. King.
Hmm.
Yeah. And those people, they were people of great faith, and
Hmm.
we always believed in public service.
Hmm.
And Morehouse men, we don't just get educated to be clever and misuse people. We become educated to help people.
Mm-hmm.
We have a sense of responsibility for our community. I wrote for the Montgomery Tuskegee Times for 15 years and never got paid a dime. My article came out every Sunday, and I can guarantee you I never said a negative word about anybody. And that's what disappoints me about these people that get on the Facebook, and all they talk about is something negative, and half of it's not true. But they want to make a difference. Well, you make a difference by being positive, being a positive role model, not by lying and about being negative to people. And I don't do that, and I didn't do that. And that's what I want you to know.
That's good. Now, share with us some of the things that you have done to help our youth in the city.
Well, I was in a mentor program when Bill Pryor started that years ago. And in fact, just recently, last week, I went and read Dr. Seuss books to one of my youngest kids' class.
Hmm.
I enjoyed that. And we, in fact, had a Dr. Seuss hat on me.
Hmm.
And also, like to tutor. And but another thing about youth is I would encourage people to adopt. There are a lot of children in Montgomery County that need good homes.
Hmm.
And my wife and I, after we had raised our biological kids, we decided that we would reach out into the community and bring some kids in our home, and we adopted 3 siblings, basically, low-income children. We didn't go to Haiti or another country.
Hmm.
We decided there was a need right here in our own backyard, and we adopted 3 kids. They were 3, 4, and 7, and now they're 9, 10, and 13.
Wow.
And it has been a huge blessing. It's one thing to get on the internet and run your mouth and talk negative about people, but what are you doing?
Hmm.
I put my resources, I put my time in something good and positive by adopting some children and giving them a good home. And it breaks my heart when someone will get on the internet and tell a lie on me that's totally untrue when, they ought to be doing something positive. They don't know me.
Right. And that leads us to our next question. We all know you as a judge, but tell us, who is the real Greg Griffin? Who are you?
The real Greg Griffin is someone who loves everybody, even my enemies, even the Facebook rabble-rousers. That's what I call them. I love them because I honestly believe that they have a heart of wanting to do good. They do. They really want to do good, do well, but they don't know how to go about doing it.
Hmm.
Get rid of the negativity. Stop the lying, calling folks murderers and all that stuff. You don't have to do that to get attention. Take it from a man that just got 63% of the vote after you attacked him vigorously on the radio station that I spent money on getting advertising. But they have just been time downing me. But be positive. Have a Christian heart.
Hmm.
Take it from, look at the Martin Luther King. You didn't hear Martin Luther King acting like that. Get your life together, because I think you got a good heart. I think we all on the same page. We all want the same thing for our community. I just think your tactics are wrong. I think your tactics are wrong. And I'm very upset that someone would lie on me, because there's no room for any possibility that there was a mistake or a misunderstanding. It was a bold-faced lie.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Judge Greg Griffin. Is there any final remarks you would like to share with Gumptown today?
Well, I'm going to be around for another 7 years as a circuit judge of Montgomery County. And I'm going to give you good service. I'm going to go around. I'm going to speak to the churches. I'm going to speak to the people. And I want them to see a positive individual. I want them to know that we can get together and we can make a better community for all of Montgomery.
Great. Thank you so much, Judge.
Thank you.
You tune in to Gumptown TV. Stay connected.
All right.